6 p.m. Before we begin, council, please put away cell phones. If you have personal business during the meeting, please move for a recess. As a reminder to all attendees, this meeting is being streamed live. The camera is located directly above the clock in the back of the council chambers. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Councilmember Cottle.
Here.
Councilmember Graham.
Here.
Councilmember Johnson. Councilmember Johnson, are you on the line? He is absent and excused unless there's objection from the body. Councilmember Crafton.
Here.
Councilmember Vlock.
Here.
Councilmember Rubio.
Here.
You do have a quorum, Madam Mayor. All members are with us in chambers except Councilmember Crafton, who is participating telephonically. Councilmember Johnson is absent.
Okay, thank you. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and Councilwoman Cottle, would you lead us, please?
Allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. The first item of business is approval of the agenda. Are there changes to the agenda? Hearing none, the agenda is approved as presented. There's one ordinance scheduled for a public hearing this evening. Madam Clerk, please read ordinance serial number 24-24 by title.
Thank you. That's providing for the adoption of the annual budget for fiscal year 2025 and appropriating funds to carry out said budget.
The public hearing on ordinance serial number 24-24 is now open. Anyone wishing to testify, please come forward and begin by stating your first and last name. Comments are limited to 3 minutes per person. Would you like to testify?
Oh, I don't know what we're testifying on, what the issue was. I wasn't read it. I don't know what
Okay.
the testimony would be.
Having no one to testify, the public hearing on ordinance serial number 24-24 remains open and is continued to the May 30th, 2024 special city council meeting. We are now at persons to be heard, a time for members of the public to share their views with the council. This is not a question and answer period or a time for dialogue. Speakers may be referred to administration, or issues raised may be taken under advisement by the council or administration. There is no one signed up, so we will close persons to be heard. There is no unfinished business or new business. We are now on to audience comments. It's a time for members of the public to share their views with the council. This is not a question and answer period or a time for dialogue. Speakers may be referred to the administration, or issues raised may be taken under advisement by the council or administration. Is there anyone present who would like to address the city council? Seeing no one, audience comments is closed. We'll bring it back to the dais. Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. So we'll see you all here tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. We did have one budget amendment received so far. Councilmember Crafton, you're on the line. I did distribute your budget amendment for the wastewater master plan. There were no changes made by the administration, so that stands as it was presented. If any other council members have budget amendments, I'd encourage you, if you could get them to me tomorrow, that would be great. Or we can just take them one by one from the floor. So that's all I have, Madam Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Rubio.
No comment.
Councilmember Vlock.
Madam Mayor, no comment.
Councilmember Graham.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. First, I would like to express my condolences to the family of Vern Ruprecht. Vern passed away this weekend following a battle with cancer. He was our mayor for 2 terms here. Shook the tree pretty hard, caused some rearrangement of things, and ended up being a real asset to the city. So those of you that are friends of Vern or Bees, his wife, Bernadette Ruprecht. There will be a celebration of life, not this Sunday, but next Sunday at the VFW in Wasilla. I don't have all the information on that, but I will get what I can. But once again, my condolences to be and to the friends and family of Vern Ruprecht. Thank you.
Okay, Councilmember Cottle,
Thank you, Madam Mayor. No comments tonight.
Councilmember Crafton,
Thank you, Mayor. Just want to say looking forward to seeing everybody tomorrow.
okay. I have no comments. We'll see you all here tomorrow night. So with no further business at hand, I'm adjourning the meeting unless objection is raised. Hearing none, the meeting is adjourned at 6:06 p.m.
Shortest one on record. I've been out.
And for the public comment part of the meeting, you can comment on anything under the sun.
Ian Crafton.
You don't have to just talk about the budget. You know, there's public comment on the budget, you know, specific public comments on the budget. If you say, you know, we need more cops or we need better pothole fixing or whatever. And then there's persons to be heard, which is where you can comment on anything that you would like, so. If you bring it up, it's an issue.
All right.
Feel better, so I will too.
Read it.
I will, so we'll go home.
Have you really?
Cold.
Well, when you fight it, you have to, you do have to fight it. You have to sleep it off and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all bundled
So
up.
you're getting, good
Yeah,
food too?
I'm way better.
Okay.
What?
Good food.